Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Saglitch, aka Sag, and just like my students at school, your boy is a week to 2 weeks late in getting this video up. But hey, you never say never, and it's not the timing, it's the quality. So if you boys are ready, just like I am, to kick this college football 25 video off, stay tuned, relax, and sit down for a second, because your boy not only is gonna deep dive into the Dynasty, just like this video is gonna show you, but also give you some antidotes, and whatever else I need to say here to be able to tell you guys, hey, you're going to have some fun. We're in for a wild ride together, and just hold on.
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here with EA Sports College Football 25, back for another deep dive.
It is time. Let's all take a moment and let's just address the elephant in the room. And there is no elephant. Like, EA is joking themselves if they think that we are playing anything other than Dynasty. They are joking themselves if they think that we are not. That's I mean, Jesus, just serve it up to a platter. Let's just get into it. That is the bloodline of this game. There's some extremities on the outside. Play now, road to glory, NCAA ultimate team, whatever. But the fact is that we are taking this nice chunk, this nice burger, whatever food analogy you need to put here, and it is Dynasty.
This time we're talking about everyone's favorite mode, Dynasty. Online Dynasty in College Football 25 can accommodate up to 32 teams, and you can play with friends for up to 30 seasons.
And like Kirk Herbstreit just said, you can have up to 32 teams in an online Dynasty, up to 30 years of play with an online Dynasty. And you already know, the fact is that here, I'm going to go ahead and stop you because we're going to have a Dynasty. We're going to kick it off. We're going to do a online Dynasty, and I just reached out to my boy Rob and my boy Cody, and I already know that there's going to be at least a 4-team online Dynasty between the three of us, with a couple of people here and there joining in.
We'll take a closer look at the new 12-team college football playoff.
While the 12-team playoffs is brand new to the game itself, it is not brand new to the franchise, especially those who have played the NCAA College 14 revamped version of the game. I've seen multiple people have done it throughout, and it's awesome that the mods were able to help people out with that and get the ability to choose from that 4-team to the 12-team and see how it plays off, and to see how they are actually going to do it. It's the first year this year that they're going to actually implement it in actual football.
Recruiting is the lifeblood of college football.
Kirk Herbstreit really just said, I don't know if this is a line that he was fed to say or what, but it is true. Recruiting is the lifeblood of college football.
And in a world of unlimited transfers, managing your Dynasty roster has never been more important. Evaluate your needs and opportunities for talent upgrades at the start of each season. The best way to build a powerhouse is to recruit through the high school ranks. So let's fill up your recruiting board.
I'm going to go ahead and pause the screen here to kind of highlight a couple of things. But first and foremost, we're going to throw it up to this first recruit here. At the top of this frame, you can see right here, obviously the name of the athlete. And then the top, you see what position they play, their class level, whether they're in high school or a JUCO. You see the analytics of the persons themselves, the height, the weight, and then what typical prototype of the position that they are. And underneath, you got the little tier list right underneath that. And I believe later on they talk about how you have to stay on top of these recruits.
It's crucial to remain in their top 10, then 8, then 5, to finally be part of their top 3.
So in the middle, in the top header, you guys are going to see overview. There is going to be recruiting, and then there's going to be scouting. And you guys know scouting is huge. Like, this is a make or break for guys. I want there to be gems. I want there to be busts. I want there to be balances. I want there to be that what we had in NCAA 14, but I don't want it to be exactly like it. Then underneath the middle, when it comes to talking about recruitment, we look in the middle and it says action step, it says visit, schedule visit, and then it says offer scholarship. When you click the little action step or add action, it's 4 options that come up. You guys can see that it's going to be search social media, it's going to be DM player, contact friends and family, and send the house. I'm going to assume that the contact friends and family is going to allow you to see which part of the pitch and your 14 options to pitch a player to, which one they appreciate more.
Each year, over 3,500 high school recruits are generated from all over the country, with certain regions representing real-world hotspots for blue-chip talent.
Let's talk about it. These guys, we talk about real hotspots. I mean, we were sitting there talking the other day, like, you know, Atlanta, talk about Florida, California, Texas, a couple of these huge places that are just known for their hotspots of huge recruits coming out of there, and we're talking about blue chips and stuff like that. Let's worry about that in scouting.
Like South Florida and Metro Atlanta. Do research to find recruits that best fit your program and determine who you can realistically land. A recruit's interest in your school is decided by 14 different pitch grades.
14 different pitches that you guys can choose from.
Like proximity to home, playing time, and brand exposure. So you'll need to discover how your program's pitch grades align with your recruit's desires, in addition to scouting for talent. Some players have a deal breaker requirement, and if your program cannot provide, the recruit will lock you out.
Now you have to have a certain amount, like a B minus, like a certain grade to be able to talk to them. Before it was like a cutoff and you didn't know what the cutoff was, that just you did not make this little line, and underneath it everybody else was cut off versus the top 2 schools. And now it's like, hey, we have a deal breaker here because of this. It explains to you why there's a deal breaker, and it explains to you what you need to have that change.
Deal breakers also drive a player's decision to enter the transfer portal. Monitor at-risk players and get one last chance to convince your favorites to stay. Track your recruits as they narrow down their top schools. Pitch a prospect to gain more interest, and then set up school visits when the timing is right. As a recruit trims down to the top 8, you can attempt to increase your appeal. If your school doesn't have exactly what the prospect is looking for, you can try to sway their opinion in your favor. Plan visits that elevate a recruit's experience, like pairing a quarterback visit with a wide receiver visit at the same time. It's crucial to keep an eye on the transfer portal when it opens in the off-season to round out your roster with talent you couldn't land from recruiting. Add portal prospects to your board just like you would with recruiting, but expect quick decisions as transfers have a shorter timeline to land a new home.
Transfer portal is going to be pretty cool. I don't know if it connects the high school recruits to the transfer portal and the time like kind of combines, or if you have your own separate time. I do know that it says that it's going to be shorter, so that is going to be super awesome.
Conference realignment is a hot topic in college football. And with custom conferences in EA Sports College Football 25, Dynasty is yours to control. See what a 20-team super conference might look like, or revert to the traditional conference alignment.
There's not really much to say here. It's cool that they updated the conferences. It's cool that if you want to realign it, you're going to do what you want to do with these things. It's not that big of a deal to me.
We can't talk about your dynasty without talking about your starting job. Start as an offensive or defensive coordinator and climb the ranks to head coach, or take over a program as the head coach right away. Choose from one of the 3 base coaching types to start.
This time, they're going to take a page out of the Madden 25 playbook. I don't know when it started, so just quote me on this right now. But the fact is they've got 3 subheaders. You got motivator, you have recruiter, and you have tactician.
Your coach type will determine what coaching skill tree you start with. From there, the abilities you acquire as you progress will determine what kind of coach you develop into. Unlock additional skill trees with better abilities. Or, if you build up multiple skill trees, you can unlock hybrid trees that leverage a more diverse skill set. The coaching carousel is an important part of every coach's journey. Whether you're the head man at your dream school or working your way up, the carousel is your way of fielding offers from other programs. Head coaches in Dynasty can actively manage their coordinator positions. So if one of your staff takes a job elsewhere, or you decide to cut ties for other reasons, you can use the carousel to replace them.
One crazy thing that I did see is that this is the first time that you can hire and fire your coaching personnel, your offensive coordinators, your defensive coordinators. And so if you're someone who likes to simulate the games, you don't have the offense that you like, or you just don't like the playbooks, or you just, I don't know what you want to do, the fact of the matter is you have the ability to fire those guys that you don't agree with and bring in other talent. Or if someone leaves your school, you're able to bring in other talent.
Remember, even the greatest coaches need support. Choose wisely. The decisions you make here will matter to your program's success and your coach's progression. Well, that's it for today's deep dive into Dynasty mode in EA Sports College Football.
But with that being said, guys, I don't know how long this video is, and I appreciate it, the fact that you stuck around, you had time to yourself, you said, hey, Sag, I appreciate what you brought to the table today, or why did I just waste another hour or 2 hours or 4? No, I'm just kidding. It's not going to be that long. But why did I come by and see this guy, and what did he bring different? I don't know what I bring different other than the anecdotes, the fun stuff, the little tangents, the Coastal Carolina, because your boy, and you're like, say, there's been a couple of people who've already said that. I don't care. This is my channel. This is my video. So with that being said, guys, I hope you're just as excited as I am to put the laces to the boots to the field, and the ball in the air, because your boy's coming out swinging, and we're coming out hard, and I know you, I know me, we're all excited for this. The fact is, the matter is, I'm going to be up in South Carolina for a whole week. What? I won't even be able to play for a week. I'm going to be like yanking my hair out. I don't know what I'm going to do. But the fact is that when I'm able to, I will put this video up. When I'm able to, I'm going to get the game. And when I'm able to, you guys are going to join me for a ride. With that being said, guys, I hope you're having a great day, great week, great month, a great year. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Go Chanticleer.